Hey, it's me, NT, and welcome to my step-by-step walkthrough for Resident Evil Requiem. This is an 80% run, so I won't be picking up every text file or unlocking extras, but I will show the entire game in all cinematics. Now this video is going to cover the very beginning of the game from Wrenwood until the end of the Rhodes Hill Care Center. Let's get started.
Sir.
Grace! Grace! Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Oh, coming. If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Wrenwood Hotel. Look, I know that's where your mother was murdered. And I know it'll be upsetting for you. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Confront that fear head on. Grace, I won't force you to go. But do you think you can do this for me? Investigate that crime scene and report back to me with your findings. That's all for now.
Sorry.
Playing as Grace in Wrenwood Hotel.
It should be around here.
Is that the same guy?
Sorry I'm late.
Nope, not the same guy. Oop, sorry dude. I gotta say, this is a really good looking game, even though my computer is like good but not great, it's still a really good looking game. I love all the details here. So we're playing as Grace. She's a brand new character for the series. She's the daughter of a character in Resident Evil Revelations 1, I think, or 2, if I've got that straight. She's a little bit of a sniveler. We're going to hear a lot of stuttering and complaints from her, but she is a brave girl. She does a lot of very scary things, even coming to the side of her mother's murder or death. Murder. It's scary.
Hey, Grace? Hey, that's a restricted area. You can't go in there.
Why?
It's an active crime scene.
Oh, right. Sorry. Just a sec.
Oh, you're FBI?
I am.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's the 5th one now, right? I heard they all have the same weird bruises, so you think it's something infectious, or terrorism, or... Why else would the FBI be investigating, right? Hey, are you with me?
Oh, there might be answers inside.
Yeah, sure, right. Be careful in there. Whole building's condemned. Word is they're finally gonna bring the whole place down.
Yeah, thanks.
So Grace is the hero in the tradition of Resident Evil 7 and 8. You can see she has the first-person camera. She's also got, you know, not a lot of resources. When we finally get a melee weapon, it has durability.
I'm even here.
You know why you're here, Grace. You're here to investigate your mother's death. I mean, the person who is infected. She has, weapon durability, not a lot of resources. She's pretty skittish and scary and gets scared. She doesn't get treated near as bad as some of the other horror-focused Resident Evil characters, but she definitely has a rough time of it through the game. By the way, as I said at the beginning, this is an 80% run, in that I'm not going for all the, there's like hidden Mr. Raccoon statues. If I find files, I'll give y'all a chance to read them, but I'm not going to be slowing down the game to read them out loud. I'm going to try to get through this pretty quick. I like doing these kind of walkthroughs where I don't waste time for y'all, trying to figure out where I'm going, trying to, you know, find little doodads and gigas. I am going to have to be actively searching for items, which means that I will like have stuff where she just pulls stuff. I don't think there's any items in this section, but later in the game I'm going to actively search for items because I don't have them memorized.
I can't. There's too much. Come on, Grace.
Be a good place for a jump scare right there. Okay, read the investigation report. Have to open up the investigation report. Pretty much talking about the abandoned body that was found, having symptoms of a strange infection, bruising all over his body. That looks like Harry from Silent Hill, too. That's what she's here investigating. Now, this beginning section is mostly just going to be hunting for flags. We found some footprints. And me trying to remember where to go. Again, no items in this section. We're going to go all the way down here to number 7. And this is going to be where the body was found, but the body's been cleaned up. Let's look inside the creepy toilet. Are we going to have to put our hands in and fish out a key? Nope, we're just triggering a flag. That means the flag has been triggered. There's the bucket I'm looking for. And oh, here's a nice photo. This wasn't here earlier. It's a photo of me. And we got the key.
Who's there?
Props for this voice actor. She does a great job.
What do I do?
You head to room 204. Look, they even did a sound to let you know what door you can now open. Use our key. Now, Grace has a problem with inventory management, particularly to begin with. But we'll talk a little bit more about that later once we have items we have to take care of. Again, you can't really pick up anything extra here. It's very much just the intro area. You can do a little bit more wandering around, see stuff like some news about the Wrenwood Hotel. Upstairs, I hear people upstairs. And it's room 204, so let's go up to 204. I think I should be able to put something there, but I can't. No music for me. Creepy footsteps. Of course there's footsteps. You just had somebody show up, leave you a photo that wasn't there earlier with a key, and it says, meet me in room 204. This is such a pretty looking hotel. This would be a great one to have stayed in when it was, you know, not broken down and full of creepy umbrella nursing paraphernalia. Alright, the door is wired shut. Thankfully, though, the wire cutters are right over here. So let's grab the wire cutters. Thank you. Dodge the falling deer skull.
Shit.
No kidding. And let's cut that open. Now, once you've completely used up a key item, it disappears. You see it's no longer there. Later in the game, once you get out of this tutorial section, it'll actually show the item disappearing. They'll show a little picture of the item, and then it'll say, like, from 1 to 0. And that way you know that you've used everything, you've done everything you can with that item. Just like in the old Resident Evil games. When you use a key up, you can discard it or it'll disappear. Mysterious deaths, you say. I don't know why I'm opening these doors, just out of force of habit. Habit, come in here, open the curtain, and behind the curtain is nothing but it's the trigger for another flag. And now, photos. These weren't here just a second ago, and they're all photos of me being Grace. And that photo looks important. Let's grab that one. That was a photo of her when she was a teenager.
Anne,
Hi, Mom.
you have been on that thing all day.
Well, if you're gonna work so late.
Get some sleep, eh?
I'm almost done, just a sec.
What am I gonna do with you?
What you always do? Nag at me until I go to bed?
Oh, it's really coming down hard.
Mom, phone. Mom.
It's right beside you.
Hello?
Miss Ashcroft?
Yes.
Who was it?
Dunno. They asked for Miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me. Rude. What the?
They're coming. Grace, we need to go.
Go where? Mom, what's going on?
Hurry!
Wait, who's coming? What's wrong?
We need to keep our voices down.
This is ridiculous.
Come on.
I just realized Grace did not stutter or anything during this.
Tell me what's going on.
Now is not the time.
So she didn't have those nervous habits when she was a teenager. Well, at least somebody's got a gun. But for this section, we're pretty much just following Mommy. She knows what to do. She's been in horror games before. I am running, by the way. It just doesn't look like it. If you stop running, you can tell the speed difference, but otherwise, not really. I'm moving. You don't have to keep telling me. You're leaving me behind, though.
Hello? Who's that? Oh, I'm so sorry about the power outage.
What happened?
Oh, it's probably the electrical panel. It's 40 years old, so it doesn't take much to trip it. It's really no excuse, and I apologize for the inconvenience.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Yeah, don't worry.
I should have it fixed soon. I just need to find my...
What the hell, Mom?
No, Grace. No. Grace, stay close to me.
Are you gonna tell me what's going on? Mom, what are you doing?
Something important.
What did you hide behind that painting?
I'll explain later. We need to find another way out.
And the first death of the game is a poor hotel manager.
Grace, come on.
I'm coming, I'm already here, in fact. Again, still just following Mommy.
Come on in here, Grace.
I'm calling the police.
No, don't call the police.
Hello? Yes, I want to report a murder. No, murders.
Grace.
Yes. The Wrenwood Hotel. Yes. Hurry, please. The police are on their way. Oh, God. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Grace. Grace, look at me. Grab my hands. Okay, look at me. Look at me. In and out. Breathe in and out. Oh, Grace. I promise you, I will explain this all to you one of these days. Grace. Please know that you are my hope. Never forget that.
What are you talking about?
Just... I love you.
I love you too.
Okay.
Mom, I'm scared.
No. We need to find a way out of here now.
But we don't have any of our stuff,
We
Mom.
can come back for it later, Grace.
I don't.
Found you.
Okay, you can kind of tell why Grace is traumatized.
So sorry, Mom. This is my fault.
Hello? Who is this? I need to get out of here.
Something important. I'll explain later.
What did you hide behind that painting?
Let's go find out. We actually ran right past that painting earlier. It's in the main lobby, so it's super easy to get to, but we didn't know anything was there. So Grace didn't know anything was there. Ooh, I saw somebody walking behind that door. Where did they go? I don't know. It wasn't just the wind, because there wasn't a window behind the door. We know it's not the same guy, because he burned to death. I think she should be taking this way more serious, though. Like, not just sitting on the bed having a mental breakdown when somebody's moving things around and leaving pictures of her and her mother. Alright, so move the luggage cart out of the way. Now we have access to the painting, which has a giant frame on the back. And a leather portfolio. Let's see what's inside. Press A to open. Look up. Press A to pull this out. A to open it up some more. And we get some pretty vague info that Mother wrote down. What we really want, though, is this disc.
Sorry, officer. What's wrong?
Something stung me.
Are you okay? What do I do? Oh, shit. Come on! I'm stuck!
Alright, dodge! Dodge while holding A to get free! Pay attention to which way he's pointing, and whenever you hear him go click. Alright, we got that done quickly because I knew to press A. As soon as that happened, I'm like, why don't you grab his shotgun? Instead, we grab the emergency exit key, which is upstairs, of course. Resist! Resist! Keep mashing resist! This is entirely scripted, but keep mashing RT. There we go. Didn't even do it when I was swinging the poker. Now, he's a zombie. That destroyed his brain. Why is he getting back up? I don't understand. Also, let's hope Grace is resistant to zombie bites. Hint, hint, she is. No, run, come on. Sometimes it takes a couple tries to run. Running back upstairs. Emergency exit is right in front of us. See, marked with exit, marked with interact. Go in there, hit cinematic. I don't know if he's dead, but I don't think he can make his way back up here at least.
Is anyone there? Hello?
It hasn't been easy. But after much effort, here we finally are.
Who are you?
I'm the one who planted that body. I'm the one that brought you here. I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft. Rest now, Grace. We have so much to do.
Talk to me. Is this one like the others?
Well, same black blotches.
And it's not post-mortem lividity.
No. No, this is different. That's 6 now. 6 survivors of Raccoon City, all dead from the same thing.
Yeah, that's not good.
No. No, it's not.
But I have something for you. The team has settled on a person of interest. Someone with ties to Umbrella. Victor Gideon.
Who is he?
A former T-virus researcher. Hey, I just got a report of a missing police officer. It might be unrelated, but he disappeared near where the 5th body was found. You there, Leon?
Yeah. I'm here.
You okay?
Some of the address. Check it out. Just about. Stuck in traffic. You've got to be shitting me.
What's going on? Is she okay?
Oh, she's fine. I'm just taking her home.
Leon, what's your sit rep?
I'm going after Victor.
Leon! Alright, so we're now in the action portion of the game. Gotta watch out for all those zombies that were just shot and created,
Whoa, hey, what the hell, lady?
including her.
You okay? What are you doing?
As the game recommended, we're playing Leon in third person. He has a very nice hatchet and very nice melee. We do have to watch both our ammo count
Get Wrenwood locked down.
and our durability on the hatchet, but the durability for the hatchet is amazing because it can be repaired. We probably won't have to worry about that now. Let's keep going. The people who are stumbling towards you are not friends. As you can see, you should immediately go for a leg shot, for a stumble shot, because a lot of times you then get a melee, which can then will knock people down. Oh, I thought that was going to be a zombie. That's a zombie. We really only need to... Whoa! I think I almost just got hit by a car. Says to equip the Requiem. The Requiem is our Magnum. We do not need a Magnum for this little stupid area. We're just going to do a lot of melee attacks. Keep moving through. Don't have to do anything but stagger zombies. Remember that you are invincible during melee attacks. Also make sure to keep your gun reloaded. And there we go. We're through the combat section. Quick, quick, fast, fast. No point in dragging that one out.
Back to square one.
Not necessarily. Victor purchased a building after Umbrella went under. The Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center. I'll send you the address. Leon, we're running out of time.
If that combat section went a little too fast for you, don't worry. We got lots more zombies to fight in this game. And I'll probably be breaking them down a little bit more when I actually have to try to finish them off.
What is this? Hey! Help! You gotta stay calm. You gotta stay cool, come on. Sing. Sing, Grace, sing. Oh, yes.
As we can see, Grace is quite resourceful. It's just that she's the horror game character and not the action game character. So let's go ahead and turn this lamp on. We're going to be in a section where light is very important. And will be requiring us to do a little back and forth thing to get the light too. Right now, there's a couple of items we're looking for. I can't go in the prep room. It's too dark. Nothing over there by the big lit up red thing. Also, you've noticed we haven't hit any save points. That's fine. The game auto saves. We're going to keep looking out for these switches. That scary thing in the distance, don't worry, just a horse. No point going in there right now. Still just looking for a light source. This door is locked, I believe. Yep, it's locked. That's actually the first item we're looking for is the key to that door. Let's go into our little run animation. Oh, hey, a fuse box. We're missing a fuse. I wonder where it could be. There's the key we need. Later on, they'll be saying emergency, emergency over that intercom system. No surprise here. Now they've got the cherub key. We can open the cherub door. Check, check. Pass through, and we definitely want to leave the light on. We are now into the save room, so let us save. If you're not looking for a high score, which on your first playthrough you should not be, I would say, then we'll grab an empty bottle. That's for distracting. Never really had to use that. Anyway, if you're not looking for a high score, save whenever you feel like it. Even run backwards to save if you need to. Alright, got the lighter. Now, I think that was me running into the chair. Now, we're going back to the prep room, which like I said earlier was too dark. And it's a little bit of a run. Did she get tired and slow down? That's one door of the prep room. That door would be open later. I'm into the prep room, staff only. Let's turn the lights on, but nothing happens. That's why we need the lighter. I remember there being a bottle in here. Maybe it doesn't come... I think if you come in here without the lighter, you'll get a free bottle just rolling in the dark. But since I have the lighter, I don't get it. Hello? Hello, mister? Are you okay? You look like you've been infected with T-virus.
He's dead.
I'm aware of that, Grace.
Infected.
And now we're introduced to the first enemy of the game, the girl. You can actually find a storybook that refers to her as Ghostface, but the game calls her the girl. Quick turn! Quick run! If you read the storybook that I skipped over earlier, it was in the side room, you find out that the girl does not like light. So we'll run into here. As you can see, the light makes her go, oh, nose. And she disappears. As soon as she disappears, we're going to be playing a lot of hide and seek with this monster. And she might catch me.
What the hell was that thing?
Just because she can drop out of the ceiling literally on top of you. Right, we're going back in here to the prep room. Grab a med injector. Nice item. Nice, nice.
Oh, maybe.
Let's see, is there any other items in here? Again, I don't have the items memorized. I have notes pretty much on what I need to do. I think this is extra. She is behind me. Right? No? Yes, no? See, I shouldn't have activated her yet. I have notes on, like, all the puzzles, how to solve the puzzles, all the items I need, and, like, you should go to this area first, and then you should go to this area. Okay, so she's on her way. We're gonna drop that right there. We're gonna go right back. I wanted to make sure that wasn't hiding space. We're gonna go right back under here and we're just gonna wait for her. Okay, so we're going to be going back and forth, even though this is a very small place to be hiding in. Even though this is a very small place to be hiding in, she can't actually find us here. I don't know how much of that is going to rely on you moving back and forth. But we just got to kind of keep an eye on her and see which side she's walking to. She's going to knock some of this stuff away. So we're going to move over to this side. But she hasn't detected us. You don't have to freak out. Just keep here. Wait for her to have her little hissy fits. And then keep moving away. I don't know if she's blind or just super sensitive to the lights. She appears to be super sensitive to the light, but still not any better seeing in the dark. As soon as she walks through the door, we should be safe. We'll move this back over here. She knocked it around a little bit. Now we're going to climb up, and we get our goal. Flip it around, open it up, get the screwdriver, and we're done. Now, I would suggest pretty much always having your light out dealing with her. I don't think it catches her attention, but unless you are actively trying to avoid her, you're better off having it out. Simply because that way you can tell, you can see better. Okay, so she's somehow back in that nurse's office. I don't understand how. We're just going to run back in the prep room. We're going to run exactly out of where she just opened up, which is here. And, okay, she decided to turn around. I'm probably being too loud with my running. But I don't think she's faster than us, and we are headed towards light. As long as she doesn't come out of that door. Alright, and as long as Grace doesn't decide to stop running, simply because she's got tired. That door right there is the one with the storybook, by the way, but there's no important items. We're getting into the light, we should be safe. We're going to hit the save room, and she can no longer close the door. She can no longer come in here because the light is on. And now the light is off! Good thing we closed the door. Also a save room. She shouldn't be able to come in here. So, unless you like lead her in here, and in which case she probably will. Use the screwdriver to open the fuse box. Grab the one-time fuse. Obviously, I should have saved before I grabbed the fuse. It doesn't matter. She's not that fast. We're just running to the fuse box, slamming the fuse in, and then whacking the button. There we go. And done.
Come on, come on!
Mr. Kennedy, welcome. Dr. Gideon has been expecting you.
Funny. I don't remember getting an invitation.
Well, he's waiting for you.
Can't have that, can we?
Follow me, please.
Lead the way. So how long have you worked for, Dr. Gideon?
Not long. I just recently joined the team.
Hello, nurse.
Quite a few long-term patients here, all undergoing experimental therapies developed by Dr. Gideon.
Experimental therapies.
Yes. It's all very cutting edge. The facility keeps a low profile due to the sensitive nature of the research.
Oh, I bet it does.
Please, wait here.
Code 6, all staff, initiate emergency protocols.
Mr. Kennedy, we need to leave immediately.
What's going on?
I don't know what's happening. Some kind of mass hysteria. The hospital is on lockdown. Doctor.
Calm down.
What kind of hospital has a chainsaw just laying around?
I think I want a second opinion.
Okay, Requiem. Bang! Next task. We want this. That was a parry, by the way. Ah, grab chainsaw. You have to wait for the chainsaw to stop spinning. Once the chainsaw stops spinning, or you actually have to wait for the pickup button to come up. Grab handgun ammo. Chainsaw. Okay, so I dropped the guy with a magnum round. I'll just tell you what I did real quick because that went really fast. I dropped the guy with a magnum round, and then luckily the person who was coming in to pick up the chainsaw decided to go after me instead. Grab the item in the box. I killed them. They were close enough. They did a grab, and I hit L1 to parry their attack, which let them into an instant kill. No, don't do that, Leon! I hate it when you do that. Okay, so it's not spinning. Darn it! I need to pick that up before a zombie gets it. He will just randomly do the stab attack. I don't know why. I don't know if it's based on like... Okay, that was... Actually, I parried, but I think it just counted as a random counter combo. Requiem, there's so many people, and I need that chainsaw back. Is this chainsaw spinning? The chainsaw is spinning. It wasn't spinning. Darn it. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Pick it up, pick it up, Remington. Okay, so he was so close to it ended up being another random chainsaw parry. Nope. It's dangerous. It's very dangerous to be meleeing the chainsaw zombie. Okay, get away from the chainsaw because it's going to be spinning. Alright. Actually, that's different. Gotta make sure she doesn't get it. Headshot, headshot. He said, phew, they'll actually let you know.
Well, that went well.
Okay, so we killed everybody. That was a little chaotic. Hopefully when you go through, your run will be a little smoother. What happened was I should have let these zombies come out and picked them off one by one. Instead, I got greedy and wanted to kill them all, which is essentially why I kept losing my chainsaw. But the first time you play, you will probably lose that chainsaw several times and or have a bunch of trouble picking it up the first time. The first time I played, I actually was just completely bumfuzzled with this chainsaw because I'm like, I killed the first zombie and I'm like, oh, I did so good. Now I get the chainsaw, and the chainsaw started spinning. By the way, just run around, get items. The chainsaw started spinning and I'm like, I can't pick it up. It hits me every time I try to pick it up, but if a zombie is nearby, it doesn't matter if it's spinning. They just go straight to it. So you have to wait for it to, you have to kill the zombie that has it. You have to wait for it to stop spinning, and then when it says A, you can pick it up. And keep all the zombies away from it until then, or you're going to have a bad time and probably have to use more magnum rounds. Oh no, our chainsaw broke. No more chainsaw. Alright, so if you notice down the bottom right, my hatchet is at like 2/3 durability. We're going to fix that. We're going to essentially reload the hatchet. Just like always wanting to have your gun fully reloaded, you want to always have your hatchet full durability. Hana, seek us, find us, break us. Yes, this is my second playthrough. That was a Mr. Raccoon statue that I broke.
How are things on your end?
I just hacked into the center's network.
Good, good. Can you find me the floor plan?
I'll see what I can do.
Well, in the meantime, I'll try to track him down.
Keep me posted.
Will do.
By the way, that wasn't the cleanest chainsaw section, but I took no damage, so I'm very proud of that.
Come on!
Hey, over here. You okay?
Yeah. Thanks.
Leon Kennedy, DSO.
CSO. I'm Grace. Ashcroft. FBI.
FBI? What are you doing here?
Someone kidnapped me.
Victor Gideon.
I don't know.
Well, we should leave. What does Victor want with you?
What?
Grace.
What do you mean?
He grabbed you for a reason.
Wait, you're DSO. That's the counter bioterrorism agency, right?
Take this.
You sure?
You might need it. Now go. Get out of here.
Yeah, give the littlest woman the biggest gun.
She won't get away, you know.
Dr. Gideon.
So nice to finally meet you, Leon. Why don't we have a little talk?
Too slow.
I see you're exhibiting symptoms too. Umbrella's curse. Shh.
I'll be fine. I hope.
And back to Grace. It's easy to tell when you've got different camera angles for each character. Let's see, how many? He left me 1 magnum round. So, I had 3 earlier. That means you don't really need to conserve magnum. You're always going to start Grace. Grace is always going to start with 1 round. Alright, let's start by saving. Okay, so first things first, Grace has an extremely limited inventory right now. So we're going to need to keep things in storage as much as possible. Now, throughout the whole game, you're going to want to keep at least 4 slots open at all time when you leave these save rooms. We're going to start by getting rid of empty bottles because I don't think they're necessary. We're going to move that around. And let's get to going again. First of all, oh, hey, there's a nice antique coin. We will need to keep collecting those. This is part of the haul. We're just going to keep looking around for items. Store that. We don't need the antique coins until we're ready to store them. Let's see, is there anything in this room? Yes, look at that. Got a green herb already, which is good because we didn't have any healing items.
Yes.
Now let's go through the bright, glowing red door and we'll hit another cinematic.
Oh, God. What on earth? Who's there? Is someone there? Oh, I'm sorry if I surprised you. Cataracts. You can't see, can you? Who are you? Was there someone in the other cell? Why are you in there? Everyone's gone.
Stay away from that!
Are you alright?
Get away! Get away!
No, hold on. No. I'm sorry. What is happening here?
Okay, got our key card. Was that get away from her as in this little girl is a bioweapon? That key card won't work on there. Hey, look, there's some blood. We'll need that later, too, once we get the blood collector. All right, got our key card. Oh, got a nice little thing about the hospital. A little hint on what we're needing. There's a locked door up here that I'm not going to bother inspecting right now, but the locked door is like, you need 3 quartzes, or 3 prisms to use our key card to open the west wing. So that's the whole point of this game. This section of the game is finding those 3 quartzes. Now we've got 1 magnum bullet, and I've already planned out where that magnum bullet should go. Let's check the map. I think this door is locked. Locked from the other side, I was right. We're going to default to walking most of the time. I say as I start running, no, this door is locked. By the way, if you go up and you hit a door and just check it, it'll mark on your map that it's locked. Until you actually check the door, it won't show you if it's locked. And like right now, I can go over there and say, it says door with indents because I looked at it. So I know that I need some kind of item to go in there, and it's actually the red gem. Now I know that I gotta go through the kitchen next. I'm just gonna walk over here. I'm gonna have to make like a loop of all these rooms looking for items. Inside the kitchen, oh, it's nice and empty right now. I hear ka-thunk, ka-thunk. We're going to crouch. And if he turns around, we're screwed, but I wanna check that door. Okay, so you might be tempted to use your 1 magnum round on this guy, but he shrugged off a headshot. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait for him to go to the next station, and as he's walking to that station, we're going to grab here, and we're going to push. We got to push all the way across, but he's going to turn around once we hit a certain point. I don't even think it's timed, I think it's scripted. As soon as he says next, no, it is timed. Next, right, we crouch. Okay, we stayed crouched. Then we're going to move back over here so he can't see us. He's going to go walk over to the pot. And it looks like he's probably going to push it backwards a little bit, so we might need to move over here to the edge. Because he's like, it's in the wrong place. And it's very blurry. There we go, got a little less blur. He's looking in the pot. But he didn't move the pot. Then he moved back here. That's all we need. There is a locked door, I think, over to the side, or maybe the pantry door that I just checked is locked. Anyway, all we need to do is get out of here. We need to get out of here without triggering this dude. And he just said next, but it's okay because we're out of the way, we're out the door. Next, closed door, yes, thank you. Next is, we've got a zombie who does not like the fact that the lights are on. So he's turning off lights. We're going to go this way. Let me check my map real quick. Oh, there's a makeshift knife to the left. By the way, I'm going to also point that out. Your map will show a lot of items that you've missed, so you need to regularly pull up your map just to see if there's an item. Because otherwise, I would have missed this makeshift knife. It won't do things that you haven't seen. We'll turn the light on. You can leave your flashlight on, by the way, for these people. It doesn't really matter. We'll mark the fact that there's a lockpick there. It's technically not important that we get any of the lockpicks in this game, because all I ever found was rare metal, which gives you a crafting ingredient. Yes, there's crafting in this game. Are you moving like I want you to? I can't tell. I just gotta wait. Too bright. Yep. Okay, we're gonna wait until he goes all the way over to the light, and when he turns it off, he's gonna be super focused on it. So he's not really going to care about... Actually, we might want to turn the flashlight off because he is light-focused. That's a gimmick with a lot of the zombies, is they're like doing certain things. Okay, he's turned the lights off. Let's move forward. Now, over here to the left is the bathroom. There's 1 item we want in the bathroom. Make sure he's still there. Good, he's still there. He should stay there. And we're waiting for that maid to move. Okay, might have to walk in the door before she actually triggers to move. We don't want her to see us. Then she's going to go... Oh, there's glass on the floor. Let's not step on the glass. I don't know if that triggers or not. But we really just want to grab this green herb, because we're short on green herbs. And leave her to cleaning the bathroom. Leave him to playing with the light. He doesn't patrol. He just moves from light to light. Once you get far enough away, you can turn your light on. And as you can see, we're here. We're going to be able to open that door that was locked a second ago. We can stand up. The zombies don't have a huge detection radius in this game. All right, got another green herb. It means we have 3 green herbs in our inventory, so we're going to make a green, a triple green. And that means that since we did that, we went from 3 item slots down to only 1, but we're going to want to wait until we're in red danger before we use that heal. Now we got zombies here. There, you pretty much can't trigger them without trying to trigger them. This guy is here. We can actually hit him with a melee attack, though. Would have been better if I'd meleeed him when he was coming out of the chair, but it's okay. I mean, out from under the table. He didn't trigger very fast. Now we can hear... I don't know if y'all can hear, but I can hear one of the singers upstairs. I think there's an item over here. Empty bottle, right. Again, don't have to worry about these zombies. Now, you saw that I meleeed the person. You do have to be concerned about the fact that your melee has durability. So, do keep that in mind. We're going to step in here and check and see if there's any items in the file room. We can also mark this door on our map. It's a level 1 door, so we'll be coming back there. Oh, I just saw my inventory starting to get kind of full. So you can also break knives down for scrap. 2 scrap gives you another knife. So you don't ever want to let your knives break on their own. And I'll be repeating this later, probably. Oh, here's yet another knife. So when your inventory is full, yep. When your inventory is full, you generally want to take all your items. And I saw that I have 2 bullets. We'll reload that. We'll take the makeshift knife. If your inventory is full, you either want to not pick up the item or use some of the items in your inventory. You don't ever want to discard in this game because it's just gone forever. And it doesn't seem to matter what it is. Antique coin. Okay, so our inventory is full and we have some decisions to make. You can either press forward and collect these items later, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep looking and marking them on my map. The good thing is in a second, it'll be easy for me to recollect them. Or you can do a run back to the save room and stick the items in the inventory. We have like a bottle and an antique coin we can get rid of. So I was tempted to do that. We're just checking this just to mark it on our map again. I was tempted to make a inventory get rid of run, but I have the Magnum on my inventory and I'm just about to use it. And then we're going to be putting the Magnum away for like a very long time because we're not going to be getting hardly any other ammo for it. Yes, leave item in close inventory. Zombie up here. Let's introduce him to our pistol, melee, and then, melee and then knife. Making sure the knife doesn't break. Right. By the way, I didn't really say this earlier. Start with shooting them in the knee to stagger them, melee them, then... missile kick them. Shoot them in the head. Alright, so we're going to craft a scrap from that broken key. That almost broken knife. Then we have another almost broken knife here, but I need those pistol bullets that I just picked up, so I'm going to go ahead and scrap it too. And then I'm just going to make a knife. Oh, it scrapped the wrong freaking one. Oh, I hate that. It scrapped the wrong one. Alright, well, I wanted to scrap the hunting knife, but I need this pistol at handgun ammo for the next room, so we'll just deal with it. I should have, that was my fault because I didn't do the blueprints on other thing. Large amount of blood, we're going to mark that. There's some items up here. We'll come back for them later because my inventory is being so full. No, I'm going to go ahead and mark them. And then in a minute, I'm going to be like, okay, now it's time to go back to the save room and pick up items. Yes, come on, let's go. Leave item, close inventory. I just want it marked. I'll make things easier in just a minute. Also, I need these handgun ammo. And we can go ahead and mark the fact that this door is warped and won't open. That means we're not going to open that door for a long time. But we marked that there's a green herb right there. We'll collect it in a little bit. Now we're going back down. And, oh, I see a map. Maps are always nice. We'll grab the map. West Wing map. Open map. Didn't really need that game. One of these doors is locked. Is it this one? Nope, it's not this one. That's the way we need to go. So that means this door is locked. Technically, we don't have to do that. I just like marking them on my map. Now we've got the singer, who is super annoying, and a couple other zombies in here. So, singer, pot shot. Pot shot. Right. That sucks. Pot shot. Pot shot. Magnum. There we go. I wanted to get all 3, but I got 2, so that works. That is where you want to use your 1 Magnum bullet for this. Then let's use that hunting knife. By the way, if you're running and she does it, that's why. Oh no, I broke the hunting knife. I wanted to scrap it. Oh, hey, you got enough health for a melee. Oh, I actually have... Come on, die. There we go. All right. Perfect. Now, this room is a good one to clear for multiple reasons. One reason is that you're going to be going back and through here. Other reason, because there's some good items. I'm going to show them all to where you... I'm going to show you all where they are. Got the antique coin. All these vases are breakable, and you don't have to use your melee weapon. You can just run up and hit A, just like on the boxes. That's breakable too, but I don't think there's ever anything in there. Yeah, that was a waste. It does apparently do durability, maybe on your melee. Here is another green herb that we can't do. Here is the safe that we can't do. And here is the super important item, which is the S&S M32. So those are all marked. And I don't think there's anything else in this room. But I happen to know the next area is relatively clear. Plus I've got a shortcut for the save run back that I just remembered that I need to open up. Got another warped cabinet. We can mark that on our map. Another lockpick. This is our goal, the chairman's office. It is unlocked, but I'm not going to proceed right now. Got a model that doesn't really do anything, except shows you that it has the left and right wing. Now in here, what's in here again? Just the fact that the chairman has a quartz. Okay, not important. Grab the pistol ammo. In fact, reload the pistol. Actually, I probably shouldn't have reloaded the pistol because I'm about to change pistols, but generally you do want to change pistols. Another green herb. Yes. Leave it. And then there should be a zombie up here from what I remember. Yep. Leg shot, melee. Melee. I guess I should say knife instead of melee. It'd be really good if I could get a head pop on her. So let's try for a head pop because this zombie likes to get up. But no head pop. That zombie, the first time I played through, she got up about 3 times.
I hate this place.
Yep, I hate this place too.
What if I can't get out?
You can, just believe. Okay, so we're going back to the save because we need to empty our inventory. And if the save wasn't so close, I wouldn't be bothering showing y'all this. But we've got a lot of things to get rid of. Okay, we're going to get rid of the antique coin, the bottles, the pistol, the Requiem, and you can pick which healing item you want. It doesn't really matter. Really, all you need for this game is going to be a pistol, a healing item, a knife, and ammo. We're all set for that. I'm going to save and then go collect items, and I'll catch y'all up in front of the chairman's room. Okay, so here we are back at the chairman's office. I've gotten rid of everything but those 3 items. I ran out of bullets because that zombie got back up again. First thing, unicorn trinket box, I suppose. Push the button on the back. Grab the gem, which is the key to the unicorn door. We might be filling up. Oh yeah, that's a puzzle. Hey you. Could you die for me? Do I hear extra movement? No. close this door just in case that woman decides to get back up again. Also, turn the lights on. Okay, that's good. Still got 8 shots, which isn't super good, but it'll do. Personnel change. Right, then we're in here with the director. Huh, last time I was here, the director was eating that woman, so that's weird. That must have been him right there. Grab the pencil. A lot of blood. Right. I don't know if there's anything else in this room. Crumpled up notes. Letter from Victor Gideon, Vincent Gordian, whatever his name is, about enacting the protocol. Oh, handgun ammo. Definitely need that. Alright, so this looks clear. As long as nobody gets up on me right now. Shouldn't be. Right now, at this point in the game, the only person who keeps getting up is that one female zombie right outside this door. I guess I can reload since I accidentally hit that. Right now, we're going to use the pencil. And we're going to shade in moon. Not moo. Moon. Sun. Star. Moon. Alright, so that goes right over here. Moon, sun, star, moon. There we go. That opens that up. And we get the first quartz, the moon quartz. And we're done here. We can leave. And this friggin' zombie gets up again. Okay, she's staying down. When she got up the second time, I still tried for another head pop and I didn't get it. We're done in this section. At least on the second floor. Now we can go ahead. This is the door that needs the quartzes. So we can go ahead and drop off the moon quartz.
Perfect fit.
Yep.
Yes, I need 2 more.
That's exactly right. Now we're going back into the West Wing. Make sure we have our gym with us. Now the butcher who is in the kitchen will start moving eventually, and he'll spawn from that door. Sounds like he hasn't started yet. He has started. Okay. I just beat him to it. So we're going to put that in the unicorn door. And we're going to close.
How do people know?
This is the location, by the way. We're in the parlor.
Only get in here.
And I made a mistake because I should have hit the save room before I came in here. See if we can outrun this guy. I don't think he'll chase us to the save room. Nope. He will not chase us to the save room. I need to go back to the save room. And we need to grab the antique coins. There we go. We're at 5 now. Let's go and safety save too. Simply because I did trigger the butcher and hopefully he's broken aggro and isn't like still alert. I'm certain he won't go through this door. But he's this direction. I can hear him. I really... Run. He won't go in here, so just duck down here. Such a shame I forgot to get those antique coins just a second ago because I had a perfect run through. As soon as he passes, pretty much you can go. Start by crouch, then stand. Then you can run if you want once you go around the corner. We'll close the door. Now we need to search for items. I know there's 2 more items in here. The roulette doesn't help. There should be at least 1 more coin. Some handgun ammo. And attached to this guy's hand is the East Wing keycard that we needed. Grab a green herb. Check the map to see if we missed anything. And looks like we didn't. So the most important item right now is going to be this hip pack. Oh, I forgot I can insert multiple of those at a time. There we go. And our hip pouch expands our inventory size. Later we'll be able to get the stabilizer and the health up and the blood content up. But now we're done in this room. So we're going to go back to the save to get rid of those antique coins. And he's right in front of my way with the save, so keep on going, man. Keep on keeping on. That's right. Now that we're in the right way, we can run, and we'll run back to the save and save. Okay, now that we've saved and we've cleared up our inventory a little bit, we're going over here to the East Wing. So we'll use our East Wing key card. As you see, the item count went from 1 to 0 on the key card. That means it's automatically discarded. Now, let's turn our lights on. It's dark in here. Are there any items? Items for me? Oh, well, there's another pick lock. We can mark that to look for later. And, yep, that door is locked. So I think next up is the examination room. Nothing. There keeps being nothing in all these drawers. The examination room has a cool machine in it that we're going to enjoy using. I hear a zombie.
Cannot deny how fine the gastrointestinal tract is.
Okay, those are just in specs. We don't need to worry about that. Except we can go and mark it on our map as a puzzle. Now, we're about to be... Oh, safe. Make sure that's marked on the map. Now, we've got a decision because this is a stealth kill. And it's designed to be used on this enemy. I would rather use that stealth kill on some other enemies, but I guess I'll go and use it on him anyway. He's dead. This one guy gets up. We'll do our normal little same thing as usual. And headshots. There we go. As you can see, that's a that's a big mess. Pretty straightforward way to do this. Now, we've got a hard question coming up. Actually, the blood lab has the place I'm going for next. Which is, do we want hemolytic converters? Now, the reason I wish I had more hemolytic converters is later in the game, there's a possibility for these people to mutate, corpses that you left alone, to mutate and get up not as crimson heads, but in this game, they're called blister heads. So let's go ahead and go in here to the blood lab. I think we can pretty much ignore that zombie who's walking around. We'll get the blood collector, which is our crafting system. Continue looking for items. Continue marking locked doors so we know to come back to them later. A little bit more about combining infected blood to make crafting. We're going to grab this blood specimen denatured and we're going to analyze it. Now this has a pretty simple mini game for it. It'll tell you like how many moves. It says you have a minimum step of 1 to make everything active. And this is essentially one of those where you click on a node and they all become flip. The ones next to the node also gets flipped. There we go. Okay, so that gave us some blueprints we needed, but to do any crafting in this game, we need blood. So we're going to grab here, get our infected blood. These barrels are really the best source for that. It's also marked on the map if you like leave somebody on the ground with infected blood, and we might end up having to go collect those later. Oh, missed that locker. So focused on looking around. Scrap. Okay, that's good. So since we have scrap and we have 60 infected blood, this is the hardest part of the game, is deciding if you want handgun ammo, which is good for taking down multiple zombies, or a hemolytic injector, which is good for taking down a single zombie, but we know it's not going to get up as a crimson head, aka blister head. Right now, I'm going to need a hemolytic injector soon. Okay, so now that we've got the blood collector, we're actually going to run back into the examination room and we're going to collect the blood in it because we're going to need to be making a couple different hemolytic injectors. So we've made one already. Let's go ahead and collect this infected blood. Oh, I think he's on top of an item too. Oh no, it would be good to hemolytic injector him because, is there any blood in the other room? Nope. He would be a good one to hemolytic injector because he's definitely going to be a blister head later. Let's also go ahead and we'll hit this light switch. And that'll move this light-sensitive zombie out of the way. And turn our flashlight off. Wait for him to walk past. There we go. Good, good. Now we're going into my least favorite room because I've been chased around it a lot by blister heads, and then there's all these zombies coming up. We're gonna wait until they get close to the room because one time I killed them in front of that door and there's a sound sensitive zombie on the other side of the door. And we'll stagger her, do a melee. Then we need to stagger the doctor, hemolytic injector the doctor. This other zombie is way too close to me. Okay, so now we need to go, we're so low on ammo, we need to go for closed reticle headshots. Ooh, nice. Man, if I could get that every time, I'd be happy. We'll melee him. Close reticle headshot. Close reticle headshot. Okay, he's dead. Okay, full disclosure, I just did that like 5 times and then reloaded just so I could show y'all the most optimal way to do this. You might not get that. You might have to do what I just did. Oh, we're gonna make another hemolytic injector. We'll have to break down this knife to do it, but it's worth it. Actually, I may have been a little premature with that, but I need that scrap. Also, as I was saying, you might have to reload a couple times if the RNG is not going your way. Oh, hello. Would you like to be killed? Yep, yep. This way. Come on, a little farther. Actually, if she wasn't looking at me, I would assume she's not going to bother me, but she is looking at me. We are absolutely not going to use that hemolytic injector. I would like to get a head pop on you. You're so close to out of ammo. Okay, I really need you to die on this shot. She didn't die, and I don't have any knives or anything like that. So we're gonna have to wait. This area is tough. Oh, antique coin. She's chasing me. She's chasing me, and the problem is I'm trying to sneak. I hate you. I'm trying to sneak up on this guy. I need you to sneak up on him and hemolytic injector him. He has a lot of health. Now, I need some method of killing this zombie who's chasing me. I'm not ready to give up yet. Please be handgun ammo. Good. I knew that most of the pots have handgun ammo. Oh, she's going into her fast move. So I'll wait for her to come around the corner, then I'm still hoping for a head pop. Nope. That was a pain in the butt. Okay, transfusion bag, that's good. I am in red danger, so I'm going to heal. Now, the main reason, there's a scrap, good. I really wanted these antique coins. And that document is not important at all. Now we're going back around, and we're going to make sure we get all the infected blood. So, I'd love to have more hemolytic injectors, but I need handgun ammo, so we're going to do that. I generally defaulted to handgun ammo. Then again, that may be a mistake because I have something else coming up in a minute that needs a hemolytic injector. So this whole thing is like handgun ammo, hemolytic injector. I don't know. Make your choices and live with it. Okie doke. Okay, so next we're going to be opening up this door, which will be a quick shot back to the central area. Let us save. I'm going to grab all my antique coins, and I'm going to go get the steroids from the parlor. And I'll meet y'all back in just a second. Okie doke. So I went back to the parlor and I played 4 coins for the stabilizer. We're going to go ahead and use that.
That's better.
Increases our shooting ability. Then we'll be going back over here to the east wing. And there's a pair of stairs that we didn't really look at earlier. That's where we're headed for now. Don't get up. I don't really know what's with the maids, whether they get up again or not, or if they have a chance to turn into blister heads. Everything should be clear here. There used to be a raccoon statue there. That's an easy one to find. We'll grab this antique coin. Good, good. Wish I'd remember that was there before I ran back, but it doesn't really matter because we didn't have enough to get the next thing that we want to get. We're going to run up here. Oh, here's a nice map. Yep. Now you see shiny blue thing? Do not get shiny blue thing yet. Go into the lead researcher's office. And we're going to search it for items. Scrap, that's good. And lockpick, also good. Don't know if we want to go and run, try to lockpick something. It depends on how full our inventory is. There's a save. We'll hit the save in a second after I've cleared this area. Back here. Good, good. Photo. Photo with part of a combination. We need to get in that, but there's a lock, so we can't do that now. Photo. Photo with a different combination. Not useful to us. That's a different office. Photo with the rest of the combination. We do need that. Should be a note, right? No, it's just telling us to get the corrosive to melt that lock off. Check the map. Make sure I didn't miss anything like a big green herb. There we go. Or not a big green herb, but a green herb I feel was big and I shouldn't have missed. There's no item box in here. Our inventory is starting to get full. So we'll just have to hope that we don't run out of inventory space because I don't want to run all the way back to the save room. Again, at any point, if you need to run back to the save room, you can. Save. All right. Now we need this glowing blue item. This is the wristband. Grab that. And we get to see the chunk. Quick turn. Quick run. He's going to be chasing us for quite a while. With a potty mouth. But luckily, we have cleared all the zombies in this area. Except for playing in the dark zombie who's not here. We're going to go into the waiting room. We just got the level 1 wristband. We're going to use that to open this up. We may have to, like, mark items again. We'll close the door so he can't find us. Get blood specimen converged. Pistol ammo. I don't think he can find you in here. And got scrap. And 12.55 millimeter ammo. He's still rummaging around. We're going to wait a second for him to be quiet. Uh-huh. Okay, sounds like he's moved on. So as long as we don't see him, it's fine. I'm going to run back to the examination room first. Boy, he's making a lot of noise. He's actually went back upstairs. Should have. Okay, so... Actually, not the examination room. I want to run to the blood lab. This area should be clear. We don't have to worry about zombies becoming blister heads for a while. Oh, but we do have to worry about him. We'll sneak past him because he's... Oh, the chunk is here. Okay, so for a little bit, we got to worry about... We got to worry about the chunk chasing us. Oh, wait a second. There we go. You got to worry about the chunk chasing us, but the good thing is there's loops we can take. So he's still behind us, but we want to get to the blood lab. Actually, I'm just going to run back to the... Oh! There is a lockpicker out here. I'm going to open the lockpick. And then we'll grab the rare metal. And I'm going to run back to the save and drop off my items. Okay, so I went ahead and saved and I emptied my inventory. Now we need to get to the blood lab, which means cutting through the waiting room. And this stupid chunk has a tendency to teleport in front of you. So the fact that I'm going this way might mean he's about to be right over here. If he is, though, there's enough room for me to juke him in this room, maybe. I hear him. Oh, here we go. I don't think he can get in this blood lab room. We're going to close the door on him just in case. We need to analyze this blood specimen converged. Okay, let's zoom out. 2 steps, apparently. So maybe that's 1 step. There we go. That's the solution for that one. I had to retry it a couple times. You can now craft med injector and 12.75mm ammo. Should have waited. He definitely can't get in this closet, right? Should have closed the door. Turn the light off. Alright, let's get what's in here. Transfusion bag, nice, nice. Blood specimen reversible, nice. Stupid thing from Victor Gordian Gittison. Grabbed an empty injector. My inventory is getting full. Grab a green herb. Alright, he doesn't like the closets. We'll go over here and we will examine again. The blood specimen reversible. There we go. That's the solution for that one. Can now craft steroids and stabilizer, which is great because we just got that empty injector. Now let's see. Oh, I left a scrap behind in here. Where are you at? Got you, scrap. Let's see. I've almost got enough blood. Now, you don't have to worry about light zombie anymore because the chunker ran him over. Let's go back through treatment room. It kind of sounds like he went upstairs again because I missed that green herb. Do I have room for that green herb though? I don't really know. Green herb. Yep, I have room. So we'll go ahead and make a green. So I could have made a med injector. I don't find the need to make healing items, particularly on standard modern difficulty. But we do have a little crafting ahead of us, and of course some saving. Okay, so we need to do a little crafting. I already saved and I moved some items around. But we're going to go back down here in this room. Trigger cinematic.
Hey. Are you alright?
You're the lady from before.
Yeah. This is, you're, did anyone hurt you?
Because I can't see?
Oh, no, that's not what I meant.
It's not my fault. The doctors gave us both medicine. It made our eyes go bad.
So there was someone in there? There's another bed in this,
My friend, Marie. One day she just disappeared.
I'm I'm, 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 I'm,
When it happened, I was happy it wasn't me. Is that bad?
I'm just gonna keep looking around.
Okay. So, let's grab this infected blood. There's 70 there. Don't worry, she won't pick up more than she needs. And we got some crafting to do. Okay, so we're going to use that to make a hemolytic injector. Our inventory is looking kind of full, but I'm trying to like spread out and figure out everything that's going up and coming up. So we're carrying the rare metal with us, and we're carrying the Requiem with us. The problem is we don't have quite enough infected blood to make everything yet. I could use those transfusion bags, but I would rather save them until we're starting to try to make some of the really expensive stuff, like the steroids and stabilizers. We can only make about 3 of those, but they each take like 120 and 130 blood each. So we're gonna go in here, and earlier we skipped this ammo. That we can go and equip the Requiem and load the 1 bullet in it, just to free up our inventory. We're saving those bullets for the chunk, though. I don't know where he is. He might end up making us do a little runaround in a second. I don't hear him at all, so he's either despawned or he's downstairs. Let's hit a quick safety save. No item box up here, though. And back to where the chunk spawned from. Looking for items. Oh, there's some infected blood. That's good. Let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and make the rest of the ammo. And we'll load it into the gun. These 3 bullets got somebody's name on it, and they're gonna get them soon. We'll pick up the infected blood again. I'm not really sure what I want to use that for. It'll either be handgun ammo or... handgun ammo. Might be for hemolytic injector. The next area we're going into, we're not going to have to revisit. Oh, there's the code for the examination room. We'll want to grab that in a minute. Yeah, I'm going to go and make another hemolytic injector. I've got 17 extra pistol bullets, so I think that's good. I don't have a knife. I'm used to playing with a knife, but the knife won't stop you from getting blister heads later on. Okay, so we got bunches of enemies in here. And we need to get them all killed. And a singer in the distance that we don't need to get any closer to. See if we can get a couple head pops, maybe? He's too far away for me to melee, I learned a second ago. Melee! Now they can... Oh! Almost missed that antique coin. They can cross over that window, so we don't want that to happen. Just like we don't want him to hit us with the saw. Melee! Melee! Be staggered. Wish I had a knife. Ah! She's... Ooh, that looks painful. Did you die already? I need some of you people to die. And so I'm going to continue trying to snap off some headshots. Oh no, not miss! I got hit again. I got hit for a lot, too. Melee. Headshot. Reload. Alright. Let's heal. Good thing he had a med injector. And... Oh, there we go. I got a hunting knife. We're not going to pop any of those people. I'm tempted to go run save because that went kind of poorly, which I know is backwards, but... Okay, so now you can grab these handgun ammo. We're in her range. We need a stagger. She needs to be like fully staggered like for a melee. And then we're going to hemolytic injector. There we go. And that, assuming that other singer is well and killed, should be a trophy for killing both singers. Got another antique coin. I went back and looked at the other singer, and her head didn't pop, so I don't really know. More information about the zombies that we don't really need to worry about. Corrosive, good. That's the key item we're looking for. Check and make sure I didn't miss anything in the conference room. Nope, nope. Okay, so we're good to go. Now, we were going to come back to this area. I'd be very concerned about these 3 zombies getting back up later. But you don't, like, immediately get back up. You don't have to worry about that too much. Let's go back to the conference room. Oh, I'm almost out of pistol ammo again. We'll save. If I get a... Wait, do I have enough for pistol ammo now? I do have a scrap, but I have no infected blood. I think I would have got some infected blood from all the zombies I just killed. Oh well. Apparently you get more infected blood with like leg shots and arm shots.
Oh, Miss Ashcroft. Come in. I won't harm you. I was just looking for Dr. Richardson.
Why did you kidnap me?
Kidnap you? I liberated you.
Who are you?
Oh, forgive me. Dr. Victor Gideon. I run this center. It took forever to find you. You're not like other people, you know. You're quite unique. Through you, Elpis can finally be set free.
Why me?
Oh. Because my master made you who you are. Ah. Phase 2's about to begin. Would you like to see what's hidden under the hood?
Grace! Wait! Grace! Grace! Grace!
There's no escaping your destiny.
So I thought that was really smart of her to like run over there, open the door to make it look like she left before hiding. All right, so we got the corrosive. That means we can melt the acid. And we've seen in the pictures already, this scattered around the office, what the combination for this is. It is star, sun, moon, and sun. There we go. We're going to start by grabbing the sun quartz. Then we're going to grab the leather-bound notebook, and we're going to open it up, and we're going to read, most importantly, we're going to read the organ transport box instructions, and then we're going to read this little quick thing about the T-Virus and Master Spencer. And we don't have room for this, so we're just going to leave it in the safe. But thankfully, we can go over to our files. Go to the correct place, to Wrenwood. And go down, go down, go down. Unlocking the organ transport box is in our file. So we actually don't need this leather-bound notebook. We can just leave it there. That's what I did on my first playthrough. I've again managed to have a full inventory. So that's what I'm doing on this playthrough too. Okay, so now that we've saved, the next spot we're going to is the examination room. Now we do have to be careful for two things. First of all, Chunk is still running around. I would like to get rid of Chunk, but he hasn't shown his ugly face recently. And secondly, we've got to start worrying about... we still got to start worrying about blister heads. And I don't know if it's set which zombies become blister heads. I know that in my runs, there was like one or two that would always turn into blister heads. One of which, unfortunately, is right in that other room over there. Right in that room over there. So we're not going in there. Let's open this up. Examination room safe code, right 30, left 10, right 50. 30, 10, 50. So I always go the wrong way first for some reason. 30, 10, and 50. There we go. Open that up. Inside 3 antique coins, which is going to let us get what we want next. So again, making sure not to go that way, the other way, where the blister head is probably going to be. We're going to run back, we're going to save, and we're going to move some of our stuff around. Okay, so we have enough coins for an upgrade, so we're going to start cleaning up a little bit of the place around here. First of all, I need to find out where the chef is. He's that direction. So I can wait for him to turn the corner. And wait for him to go past me. And since this is essentially a stealth enemy, there's only one way to get rid of stealth enemies, with a stealth kill. There we go. That's our one remaining hemolytic injector. We'll grab the pantry key. And let's go. Actually, first we're going to go in here. Up. You're up. Why are you up? I don't want you to be up. At least I still have that combat knife. I can hit you a couple with this. Ah. Oh no, I made the combat knife break and I was supposed to let it be scrap. Oh well, get a little infected blood. Yep. Short on knives on this playthrough because I've been prioritizing hemolytic injectors. We're going to start by prioritizing the Matsuoka. Oh dear, I forgot to put the freaking prism in the door. So we'll do the Matsuoka. We'll grab that. And then we're going to want these steroids later. So we'll go ahead and put those 2 coins in there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go run, put that prism in the door. And then I'll meet you as we go inside the kitchen, which is right over there. Okay, so I ran, put the prism in the door just to empty my inventory. We don't want to deal with him because I actually need to go in the kitchen for 2 reasons. First of all, we're going to open the pantry. Second of all, I've got to get more handgun ammo. I have none. I know there's some items in here, but I don't think any of us handgun ammo. We've got the Leon door for later. We want to break that. Handgun ammo, 3 handgun ammo, woo-woo. Stakeout, takeout charm. Increases knife power and durability by holding it, which is nice. There's the... We got some more Magnum ammo. I'm not carrying the Magnum right now because I want more inventory space. This is actually enough blood that if I had a med injector with me, I could run back and grab and make a steroid. But I don't want to. Right now, what I really want is handgun ammo. And in fact, there we go. I want double handgun ammo. If I get a little bit more, there should be some more infected blood in here. There we go. There's a person trying to sneak up on me. So let's get rid of him. What is my... Oh, I have no knife, so I can't do that. I'll just keep meleeing him and shooting me in the head. Hopefully I'll get a head pop. This is the guy from earlier who was turning the lights on and off. And I didn't get any affected blood from him because I shot him in the head instead of in the arm or leg. Well, I did shoot him in the leg once. So let's take all of this. And it's really a good idea to always keep one hemolytic injector with you. So even though I could still use more handgun ammo, I'm going to do that. We might have to run back and drop off some items if my inventory gets too full, or we'll just do what I did earlier and we'll mark them on the map and do it. Okay, and then get them later. Okay, I need you dead too because I need access to this area. Now, we don't really need any more hemolytic injectors. As in... Oh, I'm almost out of freaking handgun ammo again. The only place where you really need hemolytic injectors are for the singer and the chef. And that's the only ones that really need hemolytic injectors. So, let's go in here. And we'll grab some more scrap. And... Oh, a lockpick. Good thing we're in a save room where there's stuff. Let me... So if you use a lot of knives, stakeout, takeout is really nice. But I'm not really focusing on knives right now. So instead, I'm going to store this. We'll store the green herb. We'll store the magnum ammo. We will make some more handgun ammo because we're running low. Here's the wrench. We'll need the wrench in a minute, but right now we're just going to store it. And we're in okay shape. I always wish I had more handgun ammo. Was there something like a lockpick? There's a lockpick right nearby. If there's a lockpick there by the restrooms. So I'm going to hit a save. And then I'm going to go pick that lock and get the rare metal in it because, you know, I want magnum ammo. Oh, of course you're out of the bathroom. Why are you here? I guess I'm just going to end up having to kill her. Would you die already? Why are you taking so many shots? Well, so much for me getting more handgun ammo. At least we can go see what's in the bathroom. I guess at least we can go check the rest of the bathroom to see if there's anything in here. Is there any items in the toilet? No, I don't need to flush the toilet. I said items in the toilet. Hey, at least she's been doing a pretty good job. They're pretty clean. Is there nothing in here except for flushing toilets? Oh, there's 100 infected blood in here. Hey, maybe I'll be able to go ahead and make something with those steroids. With those empty injectors. Because I could use more steroids or stabilizers. Either one would be good. All right, back to the save. Okay, so I saved and I stored those 2 magnum ammo. Yep, construction is going on. Then we're going to be entering the garage, which is such a fun area. It actually does have a pretty cool scene that you'll see in just a second. Don't remember if there's any items I can get to begin with. Can't open the car. Got this thing in my way. Obviously, that's going to trigger the scene. So let's get the items first. I hope this is handgun ammo. Good, good. They have a tendency to give you handgun ammo right before you need handgun ammo, strangely enough. Here's the organ transport box. We'll pick that up. We can pull the back off. And now, a lot of people had trouble with this, but if you got that file earlier from, there we go, from the leather-bound journal, it's pretty easy. It's a little hard to read. Okay, so it takes me We're going to do the first two things. We're going to turn it to hand, and then we're going to set it to the middle. So I'll turn it to hand, then we'll hit it until it goes to the middle. Then let's look again. And then we want to do 5 next, 2 next, and then put it to auto. So that's 5, all 5, then 2, then auto. And it's open. And we get the artificial lungs. Yay, us. And it emptied the inventory. It emptied the organ box from our inventory. Now we just gotta leave, right? Simple. Easy. What's going on here? No, I don't want. Do not want. Now, I've tried hiding behind the truck. That does not work. Instead, wait for that to close. And shoot. Shoot. Oh, it's still coming. Okay, we are going to hide behind the truck. It's still coming. Maybe farther away from the truck. Is it safe behind this brick pillar? Okay, it stopped.
Give me a fucking break.
Reload. Oh, come on, Grace. You knew that was going to happen. You've done this before. You've got one whole playthrough under your belt. By the way, if you notice, I haven't spent any of my completion points on, like, special items and weapons. I did buy a map to the raccoon fragments, but you can do that in the middle of the game.
Oh, fuck.
Because I wanted you to have a full, complete experience. Did I miss any items? Nope, haven't missed any items yet. I know there's some, boxes back here. Handgun ammo that I'm desperately needing. Do you have 12 now? Do you? Nope, you don't want to go through there. That means you must want to go through this way. And now the garage is clear. Go us! And we can go run, hit another safety save. And any inventory management. Okay, so I stored the ID bin and my only healing item so I could take the Requiem out because we're about to start hitting a whole bunch of items at once. And unfortunately, we're also about to start hitting Blisterhead, so I do need the Requiem with me. Now, we're saving 3 Requiem rounds for later. But if we have a Blisterhead, it takes so many pistol rounds, we might as well just use one of the Requiem rounds. All right, so while we're in here, we've got another little triggered scene coming up. We're going to break this box, grab what's in it, then we're going to move over here out of the way. Lockpick, thank you. And there is going to be 2 zombies that come out of that door towards where the box is broken. But one of the zombies is making a lot of noise. Oh, we can go and get the bar and lounge safe code while we're at it. Since it's making so much noise, the IV zombie kills that zombie. Then we're going to sneak up, and we're going to kill the IV zombie with our 1 hemolytic injector. There we go. Grab the transfusion bag. We might have to use that one in a minute just to open up space. Then we can clear this room, which has a makeshift knife. Good, because we need that. And a note that's not very important. And I think there's a scrap in here somewhere. Did I miss it? Maybe I should pull my flashlight out. More handgun ammo. Where's the scrap? Oh no, it's an empty injector. Yeah, we definitely need that. Grab the empty injector. So let's double check. Okay, this room is clear. So I see, how's our inventory? 1 empty slot. Oh, there's a blood analyzer. We can touch it just to make sure it shows up on the map. We don't need anything to analyze right now. And then are there any more items in here? Oh, some information about Grace. I'm trying to kidnap Grace. Got the barcode there. We're going to want to go collect that in a second. We might have to make a save run just to empty our inventory, even though I just got rid of things that I normally never empty from my inventory. Oh, green herb. Then we have room for the green herb. We'll go and unlock this. Then let me check the map. So we've got a blood thing over here. Infected blood, good. We're going to try to go ahead and make one of these stabilizers or steroids. Since we have an injector. Now last time, yep, that guy popped up. So we're going to wait for the reticule to close. We're going to wait for him to pop. And then we're going to just blow his head off. Grab the infected blood. Takes us up to 100. We ought to get a lot of infected blood from him. So that takes us up to 130. Now you have a choice. You can either make stabilizers, which is what we got earlier, and stabilizers will increase your attack, essentially, or steroids will heal you and increase your max health. I would maybe say steroids, simply because right now, you can look down at the bottom above fine. We have one stabilizer, no steroids, but also my inventory is full, and I like being able to do extra damage. So if I go ahead and make a stabilizer, and I have 130, exactly the right amount of infected blood, if I go ahead and make that, then I can use it, and we'll open that up. We will upgrade. We'll open it up. We'll open up an inventory slot. 3 more infected blood? Nope, not in this area. Okay, so we can go ahead and pick up the bar and lounge. Safe, which is 1080-30. Actually said to go left, right? Left, correct? 10. This is a long one. 80. 30, yep. Then we can grab our antique coins. And now we're right around the corner from a lockpick, so hopefully nobody gets up. And I definitely don't want the Requiem to be my default weapon. Right around here, I guess we can run. Hopefully nobody gets up. And we'll use the lockpick. Get a rare metal. Oh, and there's blood in the chairman's office. Does the chairman turn into a blister head? I really hope not. And I really hope his victim over here doesn't either. Seem to recall this being a pretty big blood amount. 70. Good. So the rare metal we just picked up. How much do we need for... Okay, we need 80. We'll go ahead and make that. And we'll go ahead and reload the one empty missing bullet. Good, good. Hold this. Get that. Check map. Okay, so we do have a blood around the corner. And then we'll be able to go hit that other save. That's only 20 infected blood, but every little bit helps. Thankfully, at least on this game, you don't really have to worry about zombies, like, getting up. Well, you do have to worry about them getting up, but you don't have to worry about them grabbing you and gnawing on your feet as you walk by. So I'll grab this infected blood. Again, don't need to default to the Magnum. The Magnum is only for bosses and blister heads right now. Hopefully we don't see either of those soon. We're going to go in the save. I'm going to get that ID bracelet back because we're about to open the last level 1 ID door. And put away anything extra and get a heal. Okay, so I have 1 green herb because I'd like to make a med injector in a minute. And I got the rest of the antique coins. This area, now that we've assassinated the chef, should be clear. Not clear. I hear somebody walking behind me. Let's close the door. Let's go ahead and grab a steroid. Insert 2 coins. Hopefully our inventory doesn't get too full. Steroids. Next time we need to heal, we're going to use that. It's going to heal us and increase our max life. Now let's see. Got to go to the dining room next. Hopefully that zombie I heard isn't right behind us. We're going to be doing a lot of running simply because we're going to be running away from blister heads and such. Through the dining room. Oh, where did the zombies in the dining room go? You the guy I killed earlier? Yes. Okay. So we'll take his infected blood. Good, good. I'm gonna go ahead and make that med injector because I want it. There we go. Inventory's looking pretty full. We'll grab all this infected blood. Shouldn't be any more in this room. Now, should be some more zombies soon. Do I have a hemolytic injector? No. If I had a hemolytic injector, I could just sneak up on this dude. Instead, we're just going to line up for some good... Oh, I just realized I forgot the ID band. So I'm going to make a quick run back to the save room to empty my inventory, get the ID band, and get the wrench, and I'll meet you back here. I want you to no longer be wandering around here, sir. Quit it. Okay, got the ID band. We'll unlock that, and that will discard that. Now, Leon closet, handgun ammo, and what we really needed, the hip pouch. There we go. Now that we're right here and we have the wrench, let's check and make sure I didn't miss any items. Okay. We got the wrench. We can go and go into cold storage, which is, you remember the door where the handle fell off? Well, that's the one where we need the wrench. So go up here, use wrench. I really don't know why you can interact with that handle down there. I think it's just so you can see that it looks kind of like a wrench, maybe. Let's find out. It's useless. Well, that was useless too. So the wrench went out of my inventory. We're going to grab any items in here before we grab the artificial heart. I don't think anybody spawns when you grab the artificial heart. But anytime you go into a room in this game and you have a key item like right in the center, get it last. Because then you don't, well, you may end up not having enough room in your inventory, but at least you won't be spawning more enemies. So there's the artificial heart and the transfusion bag. So now it's just a long run back to the main save room in the main hall, the guard office. And I'll meet y'all after I've saved. Okay, so I grabbed the artificial lungs and the rest of my Requiem ammo. I have a total of 7. I need to keep 3. So we're going down here to the examination room. We got 2 things to do in here. And we're going to do them quickly because that's a blister head. Actually, no, we're not. We got to take care of the blister head first. Because he's going to be running right through that door in just a second, I imagine. Has he detected us? No? Okay. Really don't want to have to fool with him if I don't have to, and you can run around that guy. So we're going to insert the lungs first. Then we're going to insert the hearts. Everything is fine, and he's up. But we're going to wander just backwards a little bit, because he's about to come off.
Of course it gets up.
And we need to have him go bye-bye. While not triggering that blister head, hopefully. Okay, drop your item. Wristband level 2, good deal. Gonna leave back out this way. Why is that door closed? Don't want to go to the blister head. Okay, so we are more and more going to have to worry about blister heads. At least the maid doesn't seem willing to give up and get up, and we blew up the IV zombie. Gonna take a left here. We definitely got to worry about them getting up, and we got to worry about Chunk some. So into the isolation ward. Okay, we've lost the level 2 band. We're just looking for the level 3 soon. Now there's going to be lots of enemies coming up, but not quite yet. So many of these rooms have enemies. Right. That's a lot of infected blood. That's good. We're going to keep clearing. We want to completely clear this room before we progress. And by clear, I mean make sure we get all the items and stuff. I don't think there's a whole lot in here, but you don't want to try to do it later when there's more enemies around. Is there anything else? I think all these doors are locked. Some of them are monster closets. Let's check. Yep, that should be everything. We'll go in here and continue looking around. More information about the blister heads. How you can use hemolytic injectors to stop them from forming, but only before they form. So, unless you know what they are, that's no help. So, we'll go ahead and... We have one hemolytic injector, but we'll go ahead and make one more. Because we might end up needing it. Security manager's office. Ooh, handgun ammo. And we'll fold this down.
This must be it.
Star, star, moon, sun. Since you know that star, star, moon, sun, you could easily... Oh, there's two of them there. You could easily force that puzzle. He's dead. But instead, Grace is going to decide she can't figure out how to press the same buttons twice in a row and then the other two buttons. There's less than 10 combinations for that code.
These girls, they look just like... You're the one that locked her up. I'm gonna borrow this.
Again, there's seriously like 10 button combinations that could be that code. She doesn't need to go get somebody to read Braille. Okay, so we've got a couple zombies who have spawned out here. We could avoid them, but if we avoid them now, we're going to regret it later. So we're going to sneak up behind them and not hemolytic injector them, but get point blank. And there we go, trophy. I'm not wasting... I will hemolytic injector you because I kind of have one extra. There we go. Hunting knife, nice, nice. Nope, none of these you should really have to worry about them popping back up in a minute. Well, if I get another scrap, like if I break that hunting knife... Yeah, I think I'll break that hunting knife. Make sure I scrap the right thing. And then a little more blood and I can make a hemolytic injector. Again, I do have one extra. Make sure everything is reloaded. And I should have used the hemolytic injector on you, but I wasn't sure if you were always a blister head, and apparently the African-American zombie here always is. So I'm gonna get a little closer. Wait, can I stealth you? Oh, I can stealth you. That's the first time I've stealthed a blister head. All right, so now I definitely need to make another hemolytic injector. Oh, there's 20 infected blood in the isolation ward. I'm gonna run back there and make another hemolytic injector, and then I'm gonna hit the safe room and we'll pick it back up. Okay, I've saved and I got my med kits out of the box. So right now, those are my items I'm carrying. Getting kind of full, but we're getting close to the end of this section. Let's go have a nice little chat. Nope, before we chat with Emily, we're going to use our level 3 wristband. To walk in here, you can break that raccoon if you want. You can look at the doll. If there's something important with the doll, I don't know what it is. Then he's dead. Let's go help Emily. She doesn't even know her name's Emily yet, does she? I don't remember.
Hey. Why did they put you in there?
I don't know. I've always been here.
Do you mind if I come in?
I don't mind.
Sorry. I'm with the police.
Police?
Yes. I'd like you to come with me.
Why?
I'm Grace. What's your name?
Emily?
Emily. You like reading?
Yeah.
Do you think you could read something for me? Please, I really need your help.
Okay.
Thank you. I'll take you there. There are steps. How about I carry you?
What do you want me to read?
There's some buttons with Braille on them. Can you read them and then push the buttons in this order? Star, star, moon, sun.
Sure.
Thanks. Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to put Emily down on the couch. We've actually got to clear the way to that room we just came from, the security room. Quick safety save, then out the door. All we got to do is make sure we can go all the way from here, through the waiting room, to the security manager's office, without anything killing us. Easy, right? But I think there's at least one person who is not going to be happy to see us. But I've got a little something for him. Keep going. I think he always appears here. He's always here to block you. Run in here. Yep. Then we're going to run through here. And I don't think he can easily get through this door. 1. Let's wait for the crosshair to close. 2. Getting closer. 3. Yeah, you and your profane nature can just die. We'll reload. We're down to 3 bullets. Hey, I was just talking about his profanity, Grace. I'm laughing at you now because that was super easy with the Requiem. Go ahead and die. Blow up. Goody good. And we'll get the I Spy charm. Holding it increases the likelihood you'll survive fatal damage. I really only need to hold that
It's easier to walk around now.
during, I really only got to worry about that during boss fights. Oh, I do have a hemolytic injector. Can I pull it off? Can I pull it off? Yes! There we go! That's why it's always useful to have one hemolytic injector with Grace, because it's much easier to make those than it is to have Requiem ammo. Now... Okay, so we've got safe passage to that room. This door is actually where the monsters came out of earlier. This monster closet / hospital room. Handgun ammo. Scrap. Can I make another hemolytic injector? Not without more corrupted blood. Tainted blood, whatever. Do we have any of that on the floor? Nope. Pretty much cleaned up all of it. Well, we'll have to do this next section without a hemolytic injector. That's okay. I've had way more in this playthrough than the first playthrough. First playthrough, I mostly spent my blood on... well, you can tell where you're going by the pools of blood. Mostly spent it on handgun ammo, but the hemolytic injector, for the most part, is a better choice. Okay, we're going to go back to the save room and grab Emily. Okay, so we picked Emily back up. Make sure you are fully loaded for bear with all the healing and all the ammo you can muster.
I have to keep it together.
We do have a final scene to get through. That's a combat scene before we finish Grace's section. So, back the way... Is it left? Yes, it's left. Back the way we came. We've cleared everything out, so we don't have to worry about dodging or running away from enemies.
We're close now.
Just gotta carry the little, totally not a bioweapon girl over here to open the safe for us because she can read Braille and push the buttons.
Here it is. You think you can read it?
I can try.
It's like a giant puzzle box. Stay here, Emily. You handle this. I'll, handle that.
Okay. So monsters have come out of monster closets. One monster here. Melee. Followed by, followed by other monster. No! Curse you! Oh, and I didn't even get to manage to melee that guy. Stick a recovery item. Oh, he died real quick. The guy on the ground did. This guy doesn't want to die at all. Are you dead? Okay, 2 down. Reload, Grace. Items in here. Guy in here. Violently get rid of this guy. Oh no, I used it all up again. Any more items in here? Nope. Any items in here? This is the door room we were in earlier, so no. Right, so are we about done? Any more new doors open? Was this open earlier? Nope, this wasn't open earlier. I hear a blister head over there, so we're actually going to just hang out. And I don't have a hemolytic converter. We're going to hang out and try to make our way back to Grace. I need to find out which way the blister head is going. Okay, so he's over there. You can barely see him going into that room. And, I mean Emily. We gotta go back to Emily. So, hey dude. Hey, you stay over there. Okay, Emily did it. She usually finishes right after the blister head comes out.
Found this.
Well done, Emily. Thank you.
Get Emily back, you say?
I thought that thing was dead.
Yeah, it wasn't. Are there any items in here before I fall? Okay. So, big hole. Hole to descend.
This is all my fault. I can't just leave her. Oh, God.
Why are you here? Is it for me? Or for her? We can talk. Right. we can begin your treatment.
Silent treatment, I hope.
You're an investigator, right? We'll investigate. What do you want to know? Is this where I conduct my research? The answers to your disease here.
You know, I do have a question. When's the last time you brushed your teeth?
You are an ignorant fool. Do you believe in human evolution? I have devoted my life to studying it, while you have devoted your life to failure. You're a dead man walking.
Hey, can you hear me?
Leon, I've been trying to reach you.
Sorry, I was a little tied up. Did you go to ask for it?
The floor plan? Yeah, sending it now.
I had to talk to Victor. He is batshit crazy. Gonna make my way to his office.
All right, and we're back to playing as Leon.
FBI?
Yeah, Grace Ashcroft. Victor kidnapped her.
What? Why?
I don't know. But I intend to find out.
And of course, Leon means action. At this point, it pretty much means immediate boss fight, too. Make sure we pick up any little items along the way. And anything. More information on the zombies. Lets us know there's 2 chunks. No undone items. This is a point of no return going into the boss fight. Boss, quote unquote, a bit of a boss. Then, let's see. Actually, there's no items we can get to begin with that I remember. We can go up here. We'll grab the shotgun. We'll do a couple of cheeky hatchet attacks while this guy's busy with the other guy. Then we'll run just a second. Shotgun. Headshot. I think that was a miss. Headshot. All right, maybe it wasn't a miss. Hatchet. Change to pistol. Get a couple shots off. We're going to be running around this way a little bit. We want him to chase us around this loop. Because once he chases us around the loop, grab the handgun ammo. Don't take very long. Hopefully I didn't take very long. Important thing. Grab the shotgun shells, jump up the ladder. He's right there. Let's take a couple cheeky shots with the pistol. Oh, look at that. He likes to come up here with us. Back to shotgun. Where's he at? What was that? Where? Oh, where are you? There's 1 shot. I want you to come all the way around this corner. 2 shots. 3 shot, and he falls again. Hatchet. Now the only trick is we've got a couple things we want him to break. We want him to break this wall right here. And we want him to break this wall right here. So we'll change back to our pistol, and we'll just antagonize him a little bit. He doesn't look super interested in breaking most of this right now. We can just keep making... Oh, nope, he's broke this. That's good. That'll give us a couple more shotgun rounds that we really wanted. Gotcha. I don't know exactly where he is. I don't like that, so we're going to run forward. Spin. We're going to peg him a couple more times. With... Where are you going, man? Change back to shotgun. Oh, did you fall? Nope, you didn't fall. You're going to fall if I have anything to say about it. Oh, he's going to hit me. That's okay. Come on. I see another breakable wall thing here. Yep. Yeah, break that for me. Okay. I don't know if he actually got that or not. Did you break this wall for me like I asked you to? No. Come on. You cleared everything up. I want you to break this wall for me. There we go. Now he breaks the wall for me. Come on, I need you to fall. I feel like you're taking more shots than I did the first time I did this. There we go. I think first time I got a couple more, or like 1 more melee, but that's okay. No, it's not yours. It is mine. Autosave. Nice. Grenades. Good.
Sorry, but I'm not on the menu.
Shotgun shells here. Med injector here. I think there's some more shotguns in a wall somewhere. Maybe this is it. And so much ammo. This is so much easier when you kill the boss first. Check the map, make sure I didn't miss anything else. That seems to be everything. About 1 more good hit, and I'm gonna have to use that, Actually, I'll just go and use it right now, because I don't like how much health that gives me. I still have 1 left anyway, so that's fine. Come on, door open. Isn't that a nice bombastic intro to Leon section? Now we've got the ability to open the Leon cabinets. So before we proceed very much further, we're going to do that. We'll grab the compensator, which is a custom part for the alligator. And we'll go ahead and attach said custom parts. There we go, the alligator's a little better. There's the basement safe code. We'll be using that in the next section with Grace, so make sure you grab that. Then make sure I don't run past any items, hopefully. Any items I missed? If they are, they're in boxes. And I think that's everything. That will look about right. We'll go ahead and open up the attic access. And the main thing we're doing right now is we're going to be opening up all of those different little Leon cabinets. Thankfully, they're actually marked on the map. So we got 1 to the left, 1 in the records room. There's a total of 4. We'll grab those 2 first. Because as Grace, we killed most of the zombies. This is pretty open for Leon. There'll probably be a couple blister heads we have to worry about, and a couple regular zombies that are spawned just for him. Talking about the pantry key, doesn't matter because Grace already got it. Go around here. We'll go in the records room. There's a, a little bit of running back and forth because we want to try to grab all these things. Records room's over here. Wait. Records room's over here. We'll grab the Leon cabinet in the records room. And inside something useful, right? Mixed herb, or handgun ammo, mixed herb. Then, I think we want to go, next one's in the filing room. So we'll go, nope, not there. Go to the right, back through the kitchenette. Right, let me double check. Yep, right through the kitchenette. Really the only thing you're doing here with Leon is grabbing these items. We could run straight to, I think this guy gets up. So anytime you have a blister head come up with Leon, we're going to make him wish I didn't have a hatchet.
One thing after another.
And then we're going to probably have to parry, but I guess not. And then shotgun, and then hatchets. There we go. It helps when you know the blister head's coming up. That one always appears to pop up. I guess if we did a hemolytic injector, sharpen your hatchet. If we use a hemolytic injector with Grace, that wouldn't have happened, but Leon just kills everything so quickly. And that includes blister heads. I'm going to switch back to my pistol because I'm trying to retain shotgun rounds. Those are only, let's not go past, which I was trying to go past. The shotgun rounds right now are only for blister heads. Then run in here to continue opening Leon. Med injector handgun ammo, that's nice. Don't you like how you can go through windows instead of having to go through doors? That was weird. Don't remember if Leon has a new zombie in the dining room. Apparently not. We're running back to the kitchen. Sometimes you have to end up refighting some of the other zombies. They'll get back up, but apparently not. We're just beelining our way to the pantry, where there's another Leon door with a very nice item. It's going to be our first charm of the game. The connoisseur charm you can put on any gun and increases firepower. So, even though I use the pistol a lot, we're putting it on the shotgun because the shotgun is, oh no, I got to kill things quickly, which means the more damage, the more better. Now we're just completely backtracking where we just came from to get back to that stairwell, and we're going to be hitting the 3rd floor because Leon, unlike Grace, can access the 3rd floor. Once Leon goes through, Grace can access like some of the 3rd floor, but I don't know if there's ever any real reason for her. Now, you notice I haven't bothered hitting a save. It's because this is pretty straightforward, and Leon's pretty powerful, and it auto-saves pretty generously with Leon because he's supposed to be more of the action, auto... See, there's an auto checkpoint right there. He's more like action, auto checkpoints. Immediately punish any zombies who dare to touch your explosive barrels because they'll throw it at you in a second. Okay, so we're using his hatchet to open this. Now, this room actually took me a couple of tries the first time I went through, so hopefully I can do it in one, but if not, I just hit a save point and I'll just restart. If I get bad RNG, or otherwise don't like what happened, get behind him, immediately start doing this. You don't have to worry too much about the Leon getting caught for high damage, but you do have to worry about the melee, but it's okay because Leon can parry. As soon as he parry, let's sharpen the hatchet, fill the gun up. We're gonna get some more zombies in just a second. In fact, there's so many coming through. Ooh, shotgun. I would actually suggest waiting for them to open the door and then tossing a grenade. Hopefully we got more than one of them there. Okay, that was nice. I like that. Back to the shotgun because we've got another blister head. I wouldn't waste another grenade on him. I hit parry, but I hit it with bad timing. I don't like that yelling, so I'm running. Back to... Nope. Oh, so he can grab me. Okay, that was bad. I should have shotgunned him. Let's not give him another chance to hit me. Med injector. Still got one extra. It's okay. Any more items in here? No. By the way, there's a zombie around the corner there. Just a regular zombie. He's holding a note, or he seems to be holding a note. He'll just trigger when you come up to him. Just ignore him. There's no point in fighting him. Let's make sure we get all our items. Hopefully they'll give us a med injector to make up for the one I just wasted. Didn't waste. I mean... Oh, yeah, I forgot about the axe here. You can throw the axes at zombies. It does extra damage. Those are always really good to get. So, I think they may... Oh, there's a med ejector. They may spawn some more stuff on us soon. Okay, so after we pull this lever, all heck is going to break loose. We're pretty much just going to be using our shotgun. I hear people popping out here. We do still have that axe.
Every single time.
Well, that's weird. Why did he just leap into there? You thought you were going to be all special. Nope. Grenade! Grenade me! Hit that! Get hit by that! Nope, nope. Where are you getting up to? Oh, no, I wanted to melee him while he was on the ground! Oh, okay, so... Up! Come on, get it! Yes! Okay. Barely got that. I'm tired of playing with you people. Hopefully I have enough shotgun rounds to not be playing with you people. Who's left? Who wants some more? You want some more. Oh, Axe Guy wants some more. Guess what, Axe Guy? You're not the only one who could axe. Guy, come through this door. Come through this door. I know you're the last one. I've killed so many blister heads anyway. Anybody else? I got another axe here. Got another axe if anybody else needs it.
Well,
blah.
That's my cardio for the week.
Could you hurry up? I've killed everybody. Thank you. That was the magic words. I've killed everybody. Checking. Congratulations. You have in fact killed everybody. Everything reloaded. Yep. Okay, that went okay. It actually took like 2 tries to get that result to come out though. Oh, I hate it when the doors open behind me.
Pretty sure I found Victor's private office.
Nice work. Lock it up.
Yes, ma'am.
Bingo. I have the IP address. Just give me a minute. And... I'm in.
Okay, hit me. Sherry. You're killing me.
I found some information about our illness. Our symptoms confirm a T-virus infection.
Oh, fuck. Wait. At least we're in it together, right? Alright, what do we got? Help us. Grace. What's she got to do with this?
Hang on, Emily. I'm coming.
All right, so that is the main part of the Rhodes Hill Care Center done. But before I end it, I'm going to pick up this. And I'm going to get us to a save point before I stop this video. Not very far away.
Why is this under the hospital?
So that was the first part of my walkthrough for Resident Evil Requiem. Next time, we'll pick it up at the water treatment plant. And once I've posted that video, you'll be able to find a link for it here and in the description. I'm releasing at least one video a week on interesting new games. So if you haven't subscribed yet, would you fire a Requiem bullet down to the subscription button and turn notifications on? If you're already subscribed, thank you. And if you want to support me further, there's a Ko-Fi link in the description. Anyway, that's it for me this evening. I hope you're enjoying Resident Evil Requiem, and I hope you're having a great evening. Bye!